All Leeds TV, Leeds 1, Las Palmas 0, last pre-season friendly of the season. I'm here with our very own Joe Wainman. Joe, thoughts on the game today?
I thought first half was a bit shaky, but second half I thought we played really well personally. I was really impressed with Phillips, if I'm honest. I thought he was really composed in there. He was assured on the ball. I could see why in the Bielsa system why you would want someone who's got, you know, that bit of composure and who's good on the ball. I think if we left that out to Cooper, you know, we're not going to get it out that well. So I was impressed with Phillips definitely. In terms of who came on, Click, for example, I thought he was really good. I know there's been reports this morning that Forshaw's picked up a knock. There's an issue with his toe. So for me, it'd be the ideal replacement. And
he's probably the most similar player we have to Forshaw, isn't he, in the team. A little bit of composure on the ball, always looking forward, you know, trying to pick out the passes and that lot. And well, it's going to be an interesting one if he starts that first game. Because the game really changed on that substitution. You know, the midfield, I think, you know, Vieira struggled to that first half. You know, he's, you know, maybe it's not a position that suits us so well. But as you said on Phillips, you know, do you think we can expect Phillips to play a lot of games this season? You know, with Bielsa preferring a midfielder in that back three.
The one thing that does, obviously, I come back to the numbers. It might not mean anything, but the fact that they've left number 5, are they looking for someone else in that role? But from what I've seen of Phillips, I thought he played really well. And yeah, I mean, I think he gets an unfair shake. To be fair, I think a lot of the fans get on his back. I don't know if it's because of the nucleus of young lads that came through. You know, your Taylors, your Barron, maybe he's not as good as they were.
He seems like the less, yeah, I suppose so. I think the expectation level is on there after, because he had a very good first season under Gary Moore when we were pushing for the playoffs. He was quite influential at times. So, yeah, maybe that's part of the reason. But I think, you know, he's a player. He's one of those kind of players that I think the consistency. Well, if you can find that consistency, I personally think he's a good player. You know, it's a tricky one. And onto the striker situation, we saw Marriot got himself a goal today, nice tidy finish, but Patrick Bamford is someone who looks like is going to be our number 9 this season. What are your thoughts on that?
I'd be over the moon with it, really. I think people yesterday, I remember I was looking on Twitter and people were saying, you know, they'd rather have Roof got more goals, but I think as a number 9, he's a number 9, isn't he? I mean, if we go back to the season before when he was at Borough, when they got promoted, I mean, he scored a decent amount of goals. He was a mainstay in the team.
He's playing a bit deeper as well. He was behind the striker. I'm not sure who the striker was back then, but he was a bit deeper.
So yeah, I'd be impressed with the Bamford signing, and like I say, I'm in the North East and I work with a lot of Borough fans. I just bought my shirt today, it's at home, and I'm 30-year-old and I shouldn't really do this, but if we sign him, I'm dying to get his name on the back, just so I can walk into work like this, you know what I mean, and wind him up something rotten. So yeah, I'm just buzzing as well, because like I say, we're getting him off the Borough, and I know a lot of them, so yeah.
That's a good thing as well, weakening the rival. I mean, Britt Asombalonga is a good striker, but it's different to Bamford. You know, maybe it limits Borough a bit now. You know, only we got Cascade and Asombalonga. That, you know, it's got to be a positive as well. But one deal that does look like it's off, just as we were looking, was Matej Vydra, who probably the plan was to play him behind Patrick Bamford. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Is that absolutely gutting, or is that let's move on now kind of thing?
I was all over social media saying we were going to get them both done, so I've ended up with egg on my face. I mean, normally if Phil says it, it's true, do you know what I mean? There's still time yet, but
Phil Hayes gospel.
Yeah, exactly. So he's come out now and said it's done. I don't know where he goes from here, because it's clear for me Derby don't want him, so I don't know, I'm just gutted, because I genuinely thought, especially with the amount of drops we got last year and the money we spent, I didn't see why getting Douglas for 3 and then Bamford 7, why can't you stick Vydra in there? So I thought it was a genuine possibility, but yeah, I'm absolutely gutted, but it is what it is.
If theoretically, say, we were willing to spend the 11 million on Vydra, and we've still got that 11 million sitting in the bank, where would you be investing in now then? Would it be going on 2 signings, 1 signing? What kind of position would you be looking at?
I mean, I would probably go with a winger. I think Alioski, I'm a bit indifferent. I was a little bit disappointed by him. I have been in pre-season from what I've seen. I mean, for me, I thought him and Saiz would come on massively for the first year. You know, they had adapting to the championship.
But BL's are coming as well, you thought, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a tough division in it, 46 games, so I thought this time around they'd be a lot stronger, but yeah, I don't know, I would probably go winger, and I think Phil Hay did mention that they were after a winger, so let's go there, maybe some cover at centre-back, because today, I don't know if I'd be confident with Berardi and Cooper pairing, you know, I don't think Pontus will be ready for the weekend. So
that's the concerning thing, because I think Pontus was on Twitter today saying I'm on my way back, so he probably isn't playing that first game, but you know, I think personally I'd probably look for two, you know, with the 11 million, I'd probably go centre-back and go winger as well. The dream has always been Robert Snodgrass back at Leeds, that's always been the dream, but you know, maybe, you know, he's still at West Ham, still not, you know, he's probably not going to be a regular for West Ham in all in fairness, because you know, you see the signs are made, so maybe that might happen, but yeah, I'd agree, I'd definitely say winger. You know, it's you know, we saw some of the passes Cleat was picking out today, you know, you think if someone else had been running onto them, a Vidra had been running onto them, you know, it's been causing havoc on them, but I thought Alioski was a bit wasteful, has been wasteful for quite a while really, but and the last one, probably our best signing so far for the summer, Barry Douglas, confirmed left wing back, coming in for 3 million from Wolves. Thoughts on that one? Yeah,
I touched on it before in my other video. I think it's a great signing for the amount of money we're paying as well. 3 million's a snip. I think we've seen from pre-season how forward Ayling's going to get, and I thought even in the second half there, when Click was, you know, knocking them balls over, Ayling looked really dangerous, and Barry Douglas can do the same on the other side. I mean, even when we got the free kicks, I even said to my pal, I said this will be Barry Douglas time next week, you know what I mean? He's got a one with the left foot, so yeah, just over the moon with the sign. I think it's a brilliant signing, and I think one of the key points is the fact that Wolves are gutted they're losing him, and fans in and around us, I mean, I had lads at work questioning me, I wonder why we're not in for him, you know, for that sort of price, so that shows you we've got a top footballer
and possibly Bielsa has, you know, he's come to play from that side of Bielsa, you know, it's and then the last point I was going to make is the goalkeeper situation. So we've got an interesting little battle developing between Jamal Blackman and Bailey Peacock-Farrell. I personally would be Jamal Blackman's side of the argument. I think it's just a little bit more composed. What was your personal feeling beyond that?
I'd have to agree. I just think as well, there's no way Chelsea are sending him here without him not getting game time, you know. There's probably a load of clubs that he could have gone to and he's going to get game time, so I think regardless of what I think that's why he was brought in to be number one, and I think there was a save, I forget who it was against, I don't know if it was Forest Green, where Bailey made a bit of a howler when he pushed it in.
Forest Green.
So yeah, I think Jamal Blackman will be number one. I think we maybe read too much into the number situation, but here's what it is, we'll have to see, wait for next Sunday. I can't wait, excited.
Should be interesting. Any thoughts, you know, anyone who's played themselves into that team then for Sunday?
Click for me, he's got to be knocking on the door, especially as I mentioned earlier with Forshaw having a bit an issue with his toe. I thought Roberts looked lively when he came on, and if you're going to go for a winger based on pre-season so far, we'll probably play him rather than Alioski. And hopefully Bamford will be up to speed to start with, because Ruffier did score, he took it well. I'm never full of confidence. I know he scored goals last season, but I'm never full of confidence when the ball goes through. So let's get a natural number 9 and hopefully we can get Bamford up to speed.
And Roof is number 2 to come off the bench. You know, exactly. It's a great option, hasn't it? Two up top, you know, Bamford and Roof. It's you've got to be happy with that. But thanks for the interview, mate.
No problem.
And make sure you check out all of Joe's videos. I've already done.